like it's been quite a while since the two of us had a little chat together. But I suppose you could blame my lack of certainty on a brain full of nothing but fluff and stuff. I wouldn't hold it against you. In fact, I can't even imagine the two of us having grievances to begin with. We've been through too much together to hold a few tears and bumps against one another. Wouldn't you say? Though, we have had quite a few good times together. Bedtimes and picnics, sleepovers and birthdays, doctor's visits and tea parties and activities of all the sorts, all experienced together. Maybe there were others. There must have been others by your side. But to me, it always felt like it was just the two of us. You've always been my very best friend. Toys have come and toys have gone, but there was no bond like the one the two of us share. Though, I don't really know how strong that bond can really be. That's not a bad thing, of course. It's just, I know things are different now. And I bet you do too. I was there for you for your first bad dreams, for every time you bruised your elbows or skinned your knee. I got to see every baby tooth fall out and see your beautiful grown-up Gwen. That's what you are now, after all. A grown-up. Maybe you have a few years before you get a handle on the whole process, but you're bigger than you ever used to be, that's for sure. You're a real-life grown-up now. The type who wears suits and drives cars and talks nothing about business. We were always worried about becoming that type of boring adult once we all grow up. But I get the sense that you haven't really changed a bit. You're still so kind and bright-eyed. Even if you're no longer crying over scraped knees, I feel like you're smiling through so much worse than that now. But you're still smiling. Still smiling. I've changed too. It doesn't feel like it, but I know I have. I know I'm not as cute as I once was. I know my fluff and stuff is well worn and my fabric is pretty patchy in some places. Though, to be fair, you weren't a very gentle child. I've never heard of a child who hasn't sent some toy like me out the window or through the wash, but I get the sense I've changed in other ways too. And I've changed enough to know. Oh, bother. I have to let you go. Or you have to let me go. One of the twos, will we? As long as we do it together. I know we've been through so much, and I'll be here. I'll still be here for as long as my body can really go to weather through it all. But I'm something of a little creature of sentiment. I want you to know that there's a whole big world for you out there, and you deserve the chance to experience all it has to offer with no hesitation, and nothing holding you back. Not even a silly little guy like me. I know what I am. I know what I am to you, both then and now. I know how much has changed, but I know that the ties that bind can burden us. Our love can cage us as often as it sets us free when you care for someone, you care what they think of you, how they feel about you, and what you do. I want you to know that you're free. Not free of the bonds that my love has on you, but free of the judgment, the shame, the anxieties, and fear. I release you from it all, the same way I know that you love me, with that same unconditional love. I am your love in its purest and kindest state, don't you know? But in return, I'd hate to ask you for too much, but in return, all I want from you is a hug. Just one hug. Pretty please? It doesn't even have to be all that extra squeezy. In fact, for the sake of not popping a stitch, it might be better if you don't hug all too tight, but that's all I want before you go out into that big, crazy world of ours and live the life you always deserved. This is my way of letting you go. Of letting you let me go. Of letting me let you let you go. And giving you the chance to know that for as long as you need me, I will always be here for you. And when my sutures loosen into nothing but string, and my fabric is wended into nothing more than ribbons, and only a few loose buttons remain, you will still have a gentle memory of me to help you get by. I know that such an idea can be scary, because I'm scared too. But how could I ever think to be scared of you? How could I ever grow to be scared of your love? No matter what shape it takes, I'll always love you. And I'll always love you because I know you once loved me. Now come here. Just one hug. As tight as you want. For as long as you want. From you, to me, to you.